I'm Shelley Duvall. Welcome to Fairy Tale Theater. Tonight's tale comes from Carlo Collodi's famous Italian classic about a little wooden marionette who becomes a real alive boy. Pinocchio.
Once upon a time, there was an old toy maker named Geppetto who lived all alone. Although he made his living by carving beautiful marionettes, he was very, very poor. You see, marionettes were not in great demand at this time.
Hello, my little friends. Look at what I found in the forest. A most unusual piece of wood. But I don't know what I'm going to make with it. Maybe I carve a big boat, eh? Or maybe I carve some nice wooden socks for you, huh?
There were those who thought Geppetto had lived alone a little too long.
Pawn to a queen's four. What? A bad move? Who's a ventriloquist? Wood that laughs. Oh, I'm gonna make something very special from this wood. Oh, laughing wood. I've never seen a wood like this before. I wonder what kind of wood that is. Maybe it's a tick, like a tick, a ticklish. And that's why he laughs. Oh, something very, very special.
And so Geppetto began to carve the piece of laughing wood. He worked long into the night. He drank a lot of coffee. And when he'd finished, he knew that this was the most extraordinary marionette he'd ever made. Ever.
Bellissimo. You look almost real. Good night, little marionette.
Good night, Geppetto. I love you.
I wonder if you can wish to the moon. Or is it just the stars? They in the same universe. I wish I had my own little son. I know I should have a wife first, but when you make a wish, you gotta narrow it down. If I just had my own little boy, maybe this whole life would have some meaning. Thank you.
to stop the carving of the bed.
Why must I be so kind-hearted? I mean, certainly I could have ignored Geppetto's wish. But nay. I choose to appear in this musky, sawdusty workshop. Kind of fairy that I am. Let's see now. No, too crude. Much too crude. Too old. Oh, very nice. A subject worthy of my consideration. Geppetto has wished for a brand new boy, so you have been chosen to bring him joy. I hope.
Mother!
No, but that's cute. Sophia. I'm the fairy of all things made of wood.
Wood?
Yes, wooden objects like yourself. I have taken a common wooden puppet, that's you, and I have given it a life. You can now move, you can talk, you can think on a somewhat limited basis, of course, being a teenager.
Thank you!
Oh, don't thank me. You thank Geppetto, your maker, who is a very kind, a very loving man. He also happens to be a personal favorite of mine.
Oh, then he's my mother.
No, for all practical purposes, he's your father.
Gee, a real father for a real boy.
Not so fast. You see, I never actually given a life to a puppet before. So first you gotta prove you can be kind, you can be honest, you can be good, and you can be loving. And if you do that...
I will.
If you do that, then you will become a real live boy. But if you are bad, if you lie, then your nose, she's gonna grow. And she's gonna grow, and she's gonna keep on growing until you realize your mistake. Capiche?
My nose, but that'll hurt. I'll look stupid
And that is precisely the point. Ciao.
Since he was basically born a teenager, he had a lot to learn, and he attacked life with both the gusto and the innocence of a small child.
Hey, look at me! Wonder I can walk.
Burglars! 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 Oh. I got a gun! I got a gun! Oh, they stole my little marionette. Oh, who would do such a thing? Oh.
Father!
Oh, this must be a dream.
It's no dream, Father. I can talk and I can move. I just can't get up.
I help you. I help you. Oh, this is not possible.
Whoa, these legs, they bend in the middle.
Oh. Is it true? You really are alive.
Yes, Sophia, the magic fairy, came in the night and she gave me life.
A fairy?
Yes, and she said if I'm good, I'll turn into a real boy.
Oh, thank you, Sophia, whoever you are. My wishes have come true. Oh, my own little boy, my little... I gotta give you a name. I'm gonna call you Pinocchio.
Pinocchio?
Not Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, little seed of a big pine.
Pinocchio.
Ah, Pinocchio.
Father, my legs don't work right.
Of course, because you have to learn to use them. I'm gonna teach. Now, come on, Pinocchio. You're gonna learn how to walk. Pinocchio, wait. Look. First, one foot, other foot, this foot, that foot. 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 One foot, other
And so, Geppetto spent most of that night patiently teaching Pinocchio how to use his new body.
A special morning like this deserves a special breakfast for my new little son. Now, what do you feel like to eat?
Well, I'd like to have some... some...